We're gonna get this product off first. It's just kind of cracked on this one a little bit. She's got a lot of boo-boos. Yikes. Hello everybody, it's Tosha Rae Nailed, and you are watching me work on my client. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm gonna go through each step that I do on the manicure, not the whole entire thing, just because I didn't want to keep you here for hours, but we'll hit the highlights and be sure on the nail art part to tell you exactly what I'm doing. So right now I'm just focusing on removing the bulk of the product, and I'll leave a little bit kind of just around the rim here, and I'll come back and get that with my sanding bit. I'm going to go ahead and show you doing one more finger, and then we'll move on to the next portion of the manicure. Now I'm going to come back over the fingers with my medium grit sanding bit. We're going to take off a little bit more, and especially like around the sides and back by the cuticle. I'm actually removing the product, but I'm not going all the way down to her natural nail. As long as there's good product on there and it's well attached and in good condition, I'm going to leave that on top of her nail so we don't have to touch her natural nail with any sanding bands or file. And now I'm just going to push back that cuticle so we expose any of that new growth, and then we're going to take care of filing that new growth and getting it ready for new product. There we go. I'm going to show what I have and tell them a little bit about what we're going to use. So I'm going to scoot this back just a little bit. There we go. Let me pull back just a bit. Okay. We have got our new collection from Madam Glam for March. Beautiful colors, pastels, and we even have some pearlescence, which I cannot wait to use. We've got blue, green, and pink. And then we also have a baby pink. I guess you could kind of call it a whitish pearl. You want to look at them real quick, Jandy, while I set those there? I know, aren't they cool looking? Then we have just the same colors, but not the pearlescent look. So just regular flat colors. Still all gorgeous colors. I'm really crazy about that green and blue and pink in particular. So we're gonna use all of those today. I think the only thing I'm not gonna use, I may use a little bit of the flat ones, just to kind of go around our cuticle area. But as far as our nail art, we're gonna use the pearlescence. All right, let me get my light a little bit better. She's just washed her hands so we don't have any more dust. And I'm gonna go ahead and go around with my swipe.
I got through everything. Hopefully if she's on here. V, I hope you come back up. Let me see.
Let me back up a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna apply our protein bond. I haven't shaped them or anything. Not yet. I'm gonna wait till the very end, or not the very end, but after our prep and build here is when I'll do that. We're listening to the Gene Hackman information.
In her fumbling, take the wrong medication. I don't know. I'm down to those two theories. She fell and hit her head.
Huh?
Gotta fix that crack too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next.
Died or something to do with that medication.
She's got this crack here still that we're gonna fix next. But I wanted to go ahead and get this on. That way it can dry. All right, let me see this thumb over here. There you go. Okay, just leave it just like that. Let me get a product. I'm gonna put some Acrogel on here. This is Kirsty Meekins, and I thought I had a clear, but I don't. I just have the pink marshmallow, but that's okay because our color is gonna be pink. So I'm not too worried about that. Tiniest bit on here. She doesn't need a lot. Like that. That should be good. I'm just going to flatten. I've got alcohol on my brush.
We don't know what Betsy could have been prescribed. We don't know about her thyroid condition, at least I don't.
Go ahead and pull some of this back.
Thyroid condition, he had heart issues, at least to some degree, because he had that pacemaker. So anyway,
Now I may need to get this more wet. Let's see. Yeah, let me get this more wet with some alcohol.
But we'll cuss and discuss
And just kind of clean this up a little bit. Make it a little smoother. Hang on. Okay, go ahead and go under that nuker just for like 2 minutes. And I'm just gonna use our pink. And it looks like this. Let me show you real quick. It's fiberglass base. And it's got, the texture has got like some little fine fibers, which are probably hard to see right now, but you should be able to see them as I apply it on here. Let me just zoom you in the tiniest bit. Okay. All right. Just gonna do a really nice thin layer, only where I want any gel product to go. So let me just kind of square that off a little bit, round it off. Okay. That Gene Hackman thing is so strange. I heard today that they were investigating his children.
I live there?
I don't know.
Neither.
I don't know. I didn't hear that part. We're just gonna do one layer of this fiberglass. Usually I'll do 2, but since I left a good amount on her nail from the previous,
I had a terrible cell phone.
that I'm just gonna do 1.
One operator, in my opinion, was pretty inept. He should have told him, try all the doors, get in there, see if you can please figure out what might be going on. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you becoming a member.
She must be hungry. Oh, Lord. That's totally something I would do.
I think that door being open is really interesting and problematic. Other than if they had gone out and then, maybe she heard the noise and
Oh, I just saw a hair fly somewhere. It's okay. We'll get it.
is a problematic case, I think.
It might have been a fiber. It looked a little longer though. I think it's not a fiber. There we go.
So I think that's a very interesting piece as well. I also wanted to thank an account, and I have written it.
Okay, go ahead and go in the nuker with that ham for 30.
On the last live we did, and I'm just wherever you are, and I'll see if I can find it. I know I wrote it down. Thank you.
We're listening to Jennifer Coffin Daffer, by the way, if you were wondering. She's good. She's got a YouTube channel. I'm gonna kick off a little bit more here towards the tip.
Yeah, if I just don't know that a maintenance worker would ever want to.
It settles really nicely, so you don't have to get it on perfectly even. However, we are gonna go back over it with a file just to smooth everything out because it does have those fibers. We hear you.
Now, what are you fixing to do?
Right. That's his naughty talk. When he's getting geared up to like lose it.
It's on top of the mantle today.
Oh.
Hollering.
Was that what? Yeah, I wondered what he was doing. That's our deaf kitty, and I got a hair. Find something else on there, Jandy. I think you've got the flipper. Oh, hang on. I guess you should wait until we finish here. I left a little bit of product on this nail, but it's okay. We're gonna cover it up anyway. I'm gonna go ahead, since we were using alcohol with that polygel, I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more of our protein bond on top. Well, last night, this morning at about 3 a.m., we got like such a storm. It woke me up. And I was up. Put a little bit more on this side over here. I'm gonna get my tack remover, my swipe. There we go. I'm just pulling down. We're gonna go ahead and shape this up. So I'm gonna get my side first. Her nails grow a little bit downward facing. So I'm just gonna try to lift this up as much as I can without doing anything, you know, like correcting it and things like that. We're just gonna try to keep it really, really natural shape, especially for our style that we're gonna do today. Lift this up, pull it in. Because of the way her nail grows, it just looks best. Again, lift it up and pull it in. Plus, pulling it in just a little bit is gonna help so that way we try to avoid those cracks like she had on her thumb. If we pull it in a little bit more, then we don't have that corner getting weak on us. So okay, get my lift in here, get my side. But you can tell Jandy has a really high arch, high natural arch, and then her nails kind of come down, you see. So I just tried to lift this up and get this tucked in there pretty good. And then we're gonna file the surface here shortly, but right now I'm just gonna work on that shape. Because I want it to look as thin as we can get it to look here. But still, I wanna keep that oval shape because that's gonna look really good with our nail design today. Okay, lift this up. Tuck it in, can lift it up, tuck it in a little bit, and a little bit over here, and then I'm just going to round that out. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my buffer, I'm gonna pull her skin back, and we're gonna go over the surface, thin it out just the tiniest bit, just so we can get a real pretty gel application. Thin this out. With the fiberglass, you're going to see the little fiber particles in there too, so don't let that alarm you. Okay, I want to keep that tip nice and thin. Because we're still going to add gel polish, so that'll be on top here. See a little dent in this one. I might need to fix that, but we'll see. Let me feel it. To get into our nail art. So let me do a round of swipe. We're just gonna make sure we get any dust out of the way. I'm gonna go back in with another round of protein bond. Wait, Bella. We'll get to you in a little bit. Okay, so this one is our pink daiquiri. No, our pink daiquiri. Okay. Gonna put a good amount right here. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Lime margarita. Okay, lime margarita. Blueberry spritz. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Nude. What is that? Nude. Here, look. What is that? Nude Negroni? What is that?
Negroni's a drink.
Oh, yeah, they're all named after kind of drinks, so.
What's in it?
Oh, you don't know what's in it. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We start with her little pinky over here. I'm gonna pick up some of my green and I'm just going to go put a little bit like this. So we're just gonna just kind of spot put it here. I'm getting stuff on my brush. Okay, let's get a little bit more green over here. Okay, let me see the other hand. The next color, which I'm gonna go into my bright pink, and I'm gonna kind of put it opposite of this. So I'm gonna put our bright pink here. I'm gonna put it down here. Gonna put it here. These hairs are gonna drive me crazy. Okay, thumb. There we go. Okay, other hand. My blue, I'm gonna put my blue kind of by my green. Just like that.
Edith, can you wait 1 second?
Yes, she can wait a second. And same with this one. I'm just gonna put it right there. We're gonna blend stuff together, so don't worry if it mixes, or when it mixes, I should say. gonna go in with my pale pink, and I'm just going to put my pale pink where there's some room to put something, right? Just gonna kick it off. Just like that. On this one, there's not really any room, but I'm gonna make some room here. And I'm just gonna pull this down. Just kind of mix it around a little bit. Okay, same with this one. Gotta kind of pull stuff through. Just want to make sure I get it all over the nail. Start to mix those colors. Just like that. This one. Pull that back. Okay. Now I want to get my little dotting tool, and I'm gonna just swirl around. Just like that. If you feel like you need to pick up some more product, just go in and get you some more product. So just like that. Really easy. A little bit more pink, and there. So this is how it looks right now. Let me look and see if I want to add any more color. I don't think I need to. Color. I'm just going to go ahead and just buff this out just to make it a little bit more smooth, so that way when we put our top coat on and stuff, it'll all look very, very nice. So I'm just gonna just gently, very gently. I want to keep that texture in there, but I do want it to be thin and then really, really soft when we put our top coat on. Soft and smooth. Okay, thin this out just a little bit. There we go. A little thick right here at the tip. There we go. Okay. I'm taking one of my pearlescent colors and I'm just going to go around by the cuticle and the sidewalls wherever it may be missing some product. I'm going to go ahead and secure what we have by applying our top coat. We're gonna do a French line. You see one of your hands. I am quite horrible at painting on Frenches, so I try to avoid painting them on at all costs. But on this particular design, we're going to go ahead and paint them on. It just may take me a little bit longer. So I can see better. Okay, we're doing another round of top coat. Now that we have all our smile lines on, our black smile lines. A nice layer of top coat.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, we've got our top coat on. Now I'm just gonna go in with my magic white. We're gonna chrome this. If we've tried this one with chrome, but we'll give it a go. We're going in with another round of top coat to secure everything in place, and we're using our shiny. I use my glue. Let me grab my glue. Hang on. And then I also want to use some crystals. So let me see. I'm gonna get your hand right here. There you go. Let me put some of these out. See what I want to use. I kind of want, let's see. I think I kind of want this green. And then we'll do this other green. And let's do, let's see. Here is a white. Or I really like this blue though too. So that's my chain because I haven't used that yet. So let's get this out. I also still have a lot of room to grow when it comes to applying my crystals and decorating with them. Let's do this one. go ahead and go in the nuker with that hand. A little bit right there. Let's see what I've got over here. Okay, go ahead and go in the nuker. Cut some of this off. Let me go like this. Easy chain to work with. Let me get the other chain.
Right, but like you point out, he was never charged with anything at all. But you know, later, once authorities hear what Greer's sons say they heard, they decided they're going to charge him. They're going to charge William Greer with first-degree murder. The sons say that they hear him talking with Tammy, and did they hear gunshots? Again, they heard.
Okay, go ahead and nuke that. Try to get these on here. Let's see. Put that there. Put a little bit of glue right here. This one right here. Okay, and one more. This one.
How agile he was in being able to just pick up and go, and then ingratiate himself with someone else like that, and just start another new life. And also, think of the casualties that he left behind, because these women, many of them cared deeply. Some of them fell in love with him.
Okay, nuke that one. Okay, so this is what we got so far.
And these guys carry on
this one. And then I want to do something else over here.
Started a new life, and I guess true to what you guys said about him, as he was all nerve to name his new son William. I mean, it's just so stunning. The whole thing is so stunning. Yeah. So William Greer sentenced
And then
that week.
Erin was 19 years old, almost 20. I was going to go out for her 20th birthday.
But then no one knew where Erin was. On the phone, Erin's husband John Corwin told Lore that the last
I really wanted to do my silver spiky studs on this finger. However, I could not pick them up to save my life, so I went ahead and did crystal. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a couple things of glue just right around that, and this one.
What his thoughts are.
I'm CBS News correspondent Natalie Morales. This is
And this one.
NCIS, where we take you inside a case NCIS agents say they will never forget. Episode 1.
And we don't have to do the top coat all over. I'm just going to do it where I think, if possibly, it might have taken, let me see if it took any of the shine off. Really, it didn't, just in case.
Also, he had no alibi per se. I mean, he was in his apartment playing video games, and he's an unemotional guy. I mean, he's not the kind of guy to say, "My wife is missing." You know, he's like,
Immediately opened up an investigation, but they needed help for this specific case.
the sheriff's department can't just go there and start talking to people. They have to go through protocol, right? They have to alert the military, and when they do, let them know how the military operates.
NCIS Special Agent Clifton Randolph Jr. was alerted by the sheriff's
Okay, we're almost done.
that a Marine's wife was missing.
Okay, now I'm just going to go around with my file just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. There's not anything pokey anywhere.
The Marine base, what Special Agent Randolph called the installation, was the largest Marine Corps base in the world. In addition to housing an NCIS
have to let me know what you think about the
48 hours produced
having,
Rosa.
you know,
The
the
first
something
he ever drove by.
on your nails.
If you're driving through 29
If you hate it.
and you make a left somewhere, and you just
I know we've tried it before, but it's been a long time.
come to the Maroon base, which is huge, but there's a big gate. There's a big gate at the base because of security, and we were not allowed out there.
If you were a resident of the base, like working against the NCIS agents and the airmen, time.
We gotta get on it quick because sooner or later it's on our side.
So Special Agent Randolph dispatched a team of NCIS experts.
I provided analytical support to Cliff Randolph in the Maroon investigation.
Let me show them what we've got. You can just relax your hand.
July 15th, 1994. When she was 2 weeks old, her birth mother placed her in foster care. But very
Show
soon,
your thumb.
Came to the house when she was 17 days old.
And this one. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and watching my little video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and share with a nail lover friend. Catch you soon.